A very good morning to you on this Friday morning with a little bit of potential, I think, here in Manchester. Very high, very thin clouds. So hopefully, as the day goes on, the sunshine will burn that away. And always the potential of something decent to watch on the tennis a little bit later. What I want to talk about today is probably a little bit of a misleading title, so don't worry, I've not turned into one of those sneering down your nose types who have no truck whatsoever with us, the normal mere mortals who have to work hard and save very, very hard for any watch that we have to buy. This is going to be a very short video, really, and it's to ask a question. The reason I called the video one for the watch snobs was basically to try to get your feedback on what their opinion is. And I doubt very much whether any dyed-in-the-wool watch snobs watch my channel, because there's no point to them, because I never say that you should buy AP, PP, VC, Rolex, Omega or whatever. I will just voice my opinions on whatever floats through my head. So the reason why the video is called one for the watch snobs is this. I've been trying for quite a long time to try to figure out why there are watch snobs and what their view of the world of watches actually is. Well, the first part of that question I can kind of answer myself, which is why there are watch snobs. Well, there are watch snobs for the same reason as there are car snobs, wine snobs, food snobs, and so on and so forth. And that is one simple explanation, which is the large percentage of people who are snobs about something only think they are entitled to give their opinion on something that they may well know no more about than you and I, or a little bit more than you and I, but very, very rarely are they actually dyed in the wool, born and bred, self-educated, actual experts on any given subject. And that is no different at all in the watch world. The watch snobs are out there, and they will come down and hard and heavy on anyone who buys anything other than what they consider to be bona fide. So the second part of that question is, why are they watch snobs? Well, I guess the reason for that is because they are the type of people, and you'll probably find this, if you got to know them and talk to them, you'll probably find that they carry this attitude throughout every aspect of their life, which is they are actually better than anybody else. They have no proof of that. That superiority complex that they have is in here and is nowhere else at all. They have no more qualifications than anybody else. They don't have any more experience than anybody else. They've just clicked on the fact that they know a little bit about a certain subject, so they become a self-professed expert and godlike figure in whatever field they decide to stand there and lecture everybody else on. So what I want to do in this video is kind of ask you, my viewers, who are, as a whole, from my experience, well-rounded people who love watches just as watches. You don't talk down to anyone. Nobody talks down to me. I try very hard not to talk down to anybody. So what I want you to do is pull yourself out of your normal frame of mind and become a watch snob. Okay? Here we go. And this is one simple question, and one question I would love to ask to anyone who is a watch snob, which we all come across from time to time. Give you a little bit of background before the question. As you're aware, all watch snobs talk down to anybody who buys quartz, buys anything other than an established make, and the lowest that they're generally going to go to as a worthy brand is something like an Omega, and even Omegas are probably too lowly for some watch snobs out there. So here's the question, and you are now all watch snobs, okay? As a watch snob, then, if you are talking down to people like me, who are, in your eyes, not worthy to walk on the same dirt that they walk upon, where do you say that I should aim to buy my first watch? Because it's obvious from what you say that building up your collecting knowledge and building up in your standards and going through using a term which I don't particularly like but is used widely here, going through the tiers, building up. Where do you suggest I start? Where do you suggest is a brand or a model or a price range that you, in your highest wisdom, consider worthy for me to hit a starting point? I'm assuming, quite possibly wrongly, being the ill-educated, unwashed person that I am, that there is a starting point money-wise. Is there a minimum I should spend to be worthy of your consideration as a watch wearer stroke collector? Is it a particular brand I have to go into to be worthy of your consideration? Is there a particular movement that I should aim to buy that will make me worthy of your notice? So there's the question on this nice short video. I'm asking you to be the archetypal watch snob, and let's see if we can discover together what a watch snob actually is, and what we, the normal unwashed and ill-educated in the watch collecting world, have to do to be in their good graces. Because, as we're aware, we yearn to be in the good graces of all the watch snobs out there. So there's the question. You've had the question. Consider all options I've given you, and you, my friends, as watch snobs, all join together and in one voice give me your answers down below, as always. Tell me where I, the great unwashed and educated of the watch collecting world, have to start and to become worthy of you even looking at me and looking down your very straight and chiseled features at me as a beginner. Where should I be spending money? What model? What make? What movement? To be worthy of your attention. So there you go, folks. I hope that's not too difficult for you, taking you out of your normal personality to become this dreadful creature we all know and love to hate. So that's it for this one. Thank you very much indeed for the couple of nice comments I've had over the last couple of days. I have to say, I really enjoyed hosting the host with CG and our friend in Amsterdam, Guido. Absolutely brilliant. I love that, and I was there for the whole 2 and a bit hours of it, which is absolutely fantastic. I think I've got another couple of subscribers, and I think I've got back to you. Thank you very much indeed for joining this, the merry band of lunatics that kind of enjoy this particular brand of eclectic nonsense that I throw out into the ether every couple of days. So that's it for this one. Questions, queries, answers to this one down below as always. Anything that you want me to discuss with my particular slant, drop me an email. The email, as you know, is at the end of the video. Let me know what I can cover for you, and I will certainly do my best to cobble together a little video for your entertainment. So that's it for this one. So if you like this video, as always, give it a thumbs up. And if it's your first time here and you're thinking, quite interesting this, I might subscribe. Give us a subscription. I think the button is down here somewhere, if I remember rightly. And that's it for this one. And I shall speak to you again very soon, because now the tennis is calling. Bye for now.